मैं तो नहीं हूँ इंसानों में, बिकता हूँ मैं दुकानों में। दुनिया बनाई मैंने हाथों से, मिट्टी से नई जज्बातों से। फिर रहा हूँ ढूंढ रहा हूँ मेरे निशान है कहाँ। मंदिर का मतलब होता है मन अंदर, मेरे मन के अंदर है। Why am I searching anywhere else?
You'll see a different kind of a magic, but a magic much more than Hera Fairy. Don't go by the reviewer, don't go by the critic. He said a terrific thing. He said all the critics should make a film.
Hi, this is Akshay Kumar.
This is Paresh Rawal.
Watch us at Bollywood Hungama.
Well, we have with us Akshay Kumar and Paresh Rawal. Their film is coming up, OMG, Oh My God. And yes, the Facebook updation of The God has still not been done. And we'll ask Akshay Kumar why. Huge pleasure to have you back on Bollywood Hungama.
Thank you very much.
Do you think that God's photo can be updated on Facebook or something like that? It's like a very modern sort of concept that you've given over there.
Yeah, it's not been done yet. And I think because we are still going on with the things which is 1930s, 20s, whatever we have been seeing it. So I think that was a very cool line which was there in the play. Also that अभी तक हमारी फोटो अपडेट नहीं की आप लोगों ने, आप इंसानों ने.
Okay, Paresh, this film is based on the play, in fact, Kanji Viruddha Kanji, and जिसको I think हिंदी में उसका translation हुआ था, and Krishna versus Kanhaiya जिसमें आपने act भी किया है. Something about the experience that something that you have already enacted on theatre and now it's coming in the form of cinema. So how different is it?
I've done that before in my play Maharathi. Then we kind of failed in that experiment because we were not kind of alert about the screenplay, not vigilant about the screenplay. But here this time we were kind of quite watchful and we wanted to kind of translate it properly for the screen. And I think hopefully that has been done. We are happy with that.
But there are sometimes you succeed with it, like I had done Aankhein, and then again we did another one which was Waqt.
Both with Vipul Shah. We recently in fact spoke to him.
Yeah.
An action replay.
Then the action replay, that didn't work out, but sometimes they do work, I mean, say, if you make it properly, and keeping our finger crossed that people are going to like this, oh my God. It's a very special film for me.
You're coming at the time of, I think the entire Ganesh festival will be at, I think its peak at that point of time, and I think it's a very festive occasion, and you're also having a Govinda number in the film as well, so I'm just hoping to just cash in on that as well.
It's not, the idea was not to cash in anything, it just so happened that Ganpati ke time pe release ho rahi hai, and hope it works.
आपका जो एक गाना है मेरे निशान, I think it's a beautiful song.
It's my favorite number.
इसमें एक लाइन है कि ढूंढे सवालों को जवाबों में. I think that is a very beautiful concept.
Superb line, superb line.
It's a beautiful line in fact. And the entire concept of God, जिस तरीके से, I think almost everyone thinks about it and questions at some point of time.
It's basically the idea was कि अगर भगवान नीचे उतर आए और आके वो दुनिया देखे, and what will be his questions? Like we have lots of questions to ask God. But have we realized that God also has so many questions to ask us? Like मैं तो नहीं हूँ इंसानों में, मैं तो अभी रहा ही नहीं इंसानों में, बिकता हूँ मैं दुकानों में कितने लोग मुझे बेच रहे हैं, दुनिया बनाई मैंने हाथों से, मिट्टी से नई जज्बातों से, फिर रहा हूँ ढूंढ रहा हूँ मेरे निशान है कहाँ. जो निशान छोड़ गया था, यहाँ कुछ भी नहीं दिख रहा, नज़र आ रहा, सब चला गया. They've all started their own stuff.
मेरे निशान है कहाँ, मेरे
And I think Kailash Kher has sung it beautifully.
Beautifully.
Super. Sung it like beautifully in fact. You're having some really interesting dialogues, and the way you're just debating the entire existence of God. I think you play an atheist in the film. That's very interesting. Do you have these notions that there may be some people, certain religious groups and all, who maybe question that आप इस तरीके से आप सवाल कर रहे हैं and all? Because these days anything can trigger off.
When you see the film and see the entire film, or when you see the entire play, you come to know it is very well balanced.
Tell them who all have come and seen your play and they have really enjoyed it.
हाँ, काफ़ी लोगों ने प्ले देखा और बोलते हैं हमको बहुत मज़ा है. हमारे मिस्टर बीके मोदी जो स्पाइस एंटरटेनमेंट के जो हेड हॉन्चो है, जो मालिक हैं, उनकी 60th बर्थडे थी एंड ऑल द हेड्स ऑफ ऑल द रिलीजियस फ्रेटर्निटी वर देयर इन द फर्स्ट शो, और उनके लिए, उनके बेनिफिट के लिए शो किया गया था ड्रामा का. दे आर वेरी हैप्पी एंड दे सेड दिस इज़ इट, दिस इज़ व्हाट हम लोग बताते.
This is what they preach also.
Do you think at times that many a times, like say these days especially, we're seeing so many, so much of anger is there amongst people. With many a times it comes out of religion, and people forget the good parts of the religion, and maybe they just tend to just react to the emotional aspects of religion, and somewhere it just divides people, in fact. So what do you have to say about that? Do you think that people maybe don't look at the positive aspects of religion?
I think that a lot of answers are there in this film itself, and said it in a very funny way. That's exactly what happened when I went and saw our friends play. I went and saw it, and I was laughing. And after the play got over, I realized that I have actually learned something. Not only learned that this is the way I'm going to follow my religion. This is the way what his play was saying. I'm going to start praying like this. I'm not going to go in search of God because go to any mandir or anything, because mandir ka matlab kya hota hai? Mandir ka matlab hota hai man andar. He himself is there. In mere man ke andar hai. Why am I searching anywhere else? And whatever time and energy and money I used to, like I may say, if I have to go to some mandir or something, मैं करीबन 4-5 लाख रुपए खर्च हो जाते थे आने जाने में, प्लेन का खर्चा, ये वो खर्चा, रहना देना, तो 4-5 लाख रुपए और जाके फिर आपको दर्शन होते थे। अब वही पैसों से 5 लाख से आप टाटा मेमोरियल, कैंसर मेमोरियल पे चले जाइए।
क्या बात?
वहाँ 5 जन खड़े होंगे, आप 5 वो 1-1 लाख रुपए दे दीजिए, एंड आपको 5 बार दर्शन हो जाएगी। जहाँ कहाँ आप 1 बार दर्शन कर रहे हो और कहाँ आप 5 बार दर्शन कर रहे हो। सो और कमाल की बात यह है कि पाँचों के पाँचों आर सेइंग टू यू, भगवान आपका भला करे। सो आपको दर्शन हो गए। सो द आइडिया इज, दिस इज व्हाट द आइडिया अबाउट द होल फिल्म इज ऑल्सो, दैट you don't have to go and search. God says, don't search for me. Stupid, I am in front of you. All you're thinking is, all you have to do is just talk to me. I am your friend. I am your everything. Why are you just trying to search me?
क्या बात?
Why are you getting into this habit of pay and pray? You pay and then you pray. So that whole idea has been said by my beloved friend in a very, very comical way. And how a man like him, jo Nastik hai, he doesn't believe in God, and suddenly he does a case on God and he drags him to court. And so that's very funny, so that how a man just sues God, and how God has to come and appear into the court and just see what is happening.
Umesh Shukla, the director. Kanji Virodha Kanji was written by him?
Bhavesh Mandalia. He is a 28-year-old boy. He is a 28-year-old boy. Bhavesh Mandalia.
In terms of the dialogues, have you been part of the writing as well?
No, we keep on improvising a lot, and a certain chunk of the my Hindi version was written by the guy who has written Chanakya, Mihir Bhuta, Chanakya play. The Mihir Bhuta से मैंने कुछ सीन लिखवाए थे, but the entire script and structure is by Bhavesh Mandalia.
Now, when Akshay Kumar and Paresh Rawal comes together, everyone just have one thing in the mind, that Hera Pheri, even when coming together and just going on the bike and everything, those scenes come back immediately. जो आपके Hera Pheri में आप लोगों के थे, in fact. So tell us about that chemistry, because that has become like a memorable film. In fact, I spoke to Priyadarshan ji recently, and he said that film, when it released, it got like 1.5 star reviews, in fact, and today it has become a cult classic.
Don't go by the star. Don't go by the reviewer. Don't go by the critic. He said a terrific thing. He said all the critics should make a film.
I read it recently.
Yeah. That's the apt answer for all these critics.
What about Hera Pheri? That magic that people expect every time that you guys come together. You've done many films together.
You'll see a different kind of a magic, but a magic much more than Hera Pheri in this. Different kind of magic, but much more than Hera Pheri.
That entire जो एक नोक-झोंक होती है आप लोगों के बीच में, whenever you guys have come together, I think especially in Hera Pheri, because that is I think a template of sort, that is very beautiful. आप कुछ बोलते हैं and then you have a repartee to that. We saw that. I think Hera Pheri में तो एक dialogue याद है लोगों को. So that is something. Do you guys improvise? Maybe do some rehearse beforehand?
There is a lot of improvisation for both of us. We do a lot of improvisation when the scene comes, and that is what makes a film also. It comes. And that the director allows us, like even for Priyadarshan, he allows it to happen because he likes it, and that's what but he doesn't allow everyone. He is one of a very strict taskmaster. So, but sometimes he just allows both of us to do it, and that's what we do.
Salman Khan has done the narration for the teaser trailer, in fact, and that has, I think, been noticed as well. So how did you convince Salman to do it? I think he has a great camaraderie with you.
Yes, we didn't have to convince him or anything. We just asked him and he did it, and that's it. And I just thank him for doing it.